There's a strange thing nobody tells men. It's not your muscles, it's not your car, it's not even your looks. A woman decides how she feels about you by the way you speak, not what you say, but how you say it. The calmness in your tone, the weight behind your words, the quiet confidence that doesn't need attention, but gets it anyway. One sentence from a grounded man can hit deeper than 100 compliments from a needy one. Today, buddy, I'm going to expose 8 powerful phrases, a mix of flirty lines and stoic truths, that flip a woman's whole mindset about you. These aren't pick-up lines. They're not cheesy tricks. These are psychology-packed, masculine signals that show her you're the kind of man she doesn't meet often, and the kind she won't forget. And number 8, it's the one phrase most men don't have the guts to say, and the one phrase that instantly separates you from every guy she's ever talked to. Let's begin. 1. You see, I don't rush anything, especially people. You ever notice how men today rush everything? Rush the conversation, rush the connection, rush the outcome. It's like they're scared time will run away from them. But a stoic man, he walks on a different clock. When you say this line, calmly, almost like you're talking to yourself, you're telling her something rare. You're not desperate. You're not chasing. You're not trying to force anything. You're the kind of man who lets things form naturally, or not at all. Here's why this phrase hits so deep. Women aren't attracted to speed. They're attracted to certainty. A man who doesn't rush feels like a man who's in control of himself. When she hears you say, I don't rush anything, especially people, she feels a strange mix of curiosity and safety. Curiosity, because she wonders what makes you so calm. Safety, because she realizes you're not trying to pressure her into anything. Most men try to convince a woman that they're worth choosing. You, on the other hand, are showing her that you choose based on who fits your world, not who shows up. This phrase also slows her down. It makes her breathe for a second, makes her look at you differently. It signals patience, strength, self-control. It's soft in tone, but powerful in meaning. You're basically saying, I'm here, I'm present, but I'm not trying to drag you anywhere. And that, right there, is what makes a woman lower her guard. Because she realizes you're not rushing her into your plan, you're letting her walk into your life at her own pace. Say it with a slow tone, no smile, just calm eyes. That's when it lands. 2. You know, you've got something I don't see in most people. This line works for one simple reason. It's a compliment without giving the full compliment. Most men say things like, you're gorgeous. You look good today. You have a cute smile. Nice, but forgettable. This one hits her curiosity like a spark. The moment you say, you've got something I don't see in most people, her mind starts working overtime. What does he mean? What exactly did he notice? Is it my energy, my personality, my vibe? You're not flattering her, you're activating her, you're telling her she stands out, but you're not telling her why. And that why becomes a loop in her head. This phrase also shifts the power dynamic. You're not chasing her approval. You're observing her, calmly, confidently. Here's what makes this line even stronger. Say it once. Then continue the conversation as if nothing happened. Don't explain it. Don't rush to fill the silence. Don't follow up with a detailed compliment. Leave it floating in her mind. Women don't fall for words. They fall for the emotions your words trigger. This phrase triggers curiosity, warmth, and attraction all at once. It makes her feel seen in a way she's not used to. And the truth is, women don't want to be told they're beautiful. They want to feel understood. This line does exactly that. 3. Let's be honest. You like a man who knows his direction, don't you? This is where your whole energy shifts. You're not asking her a question. You're making a statement disguised as a question. It's confident, it's calm, and it reveals your frame without showing off. Here's why this line is deadly. Most men talk like they're waiting for permission, like they're scared of saying the wrong thing. You speak like a man who knows where he's going and doesn't need a committee vote to get there. When you say, "You like a man who knows his direction, don't you?" You're doing three things at once. You're implying you are that man. You're setting a standard she must match. You're shifting the dynamic from you chasing to her qualifying herself. Women are drawn to men with direction for a simple reason. A man with direction gives her peace. A man without direction gives her anxiety. She doesn't want a man who's lost. She wants a man who knows where he's going, emotionally, mentally, and in life. The beauty of this line is the tone. Say it softly, almost reflective, not cocky, just certain. If she responds with, "Yeah, I do," then she's already stepping into your frame. And if she says something like, "Well, depends," that's even better, because now she's explaining herself to you. This line flips the script completely. You're no longer trying to impress her, she's trying to fit the picture you painted. That's masculine leverage, without being pushy. 4. I like women who choose themselves first. Most men say, "I like women who are pretty. I like women who are loyal. I like women who are sweet." These are basic. This line, it's a deeper signal. It shows emotional maturity. It shows self-respect. It shows you understand something deeper about people. Choose themselves first isn't a cliché. It means she has boundaries. She respects her time. She values herself. She's not desperate for attention. Women hear this line and instantly feel something shift. You're telling her, "I'm attracted to strength, not chaos. I'm drawn to emotional maturity, not drama. I value women who have a life, not women who cling to mine." Most men won't say this because they're scared it'll make them look picky. But that's exactly why it works. It signals confidence. It signals standards. It signals that you're not begging for love. You're choosing someone who's already complete. Say this line with a warm tone, not a sharp one. This isn't a challenge. It's admiration. And that combination is rare. She won't resist this because most men don't value women for their strength. They only value for looks. You value her self-respect. That's attractive on a whole other level. 5. Slow down. I actually want to hear you. This is one of the most powerful lines on this list because it shows something almost extinct: presence. Women today are used to men who only listen long enough to reply. They're used to men who talk over them, rush them, or wait for their turn to speak. When you gently say, "Slow down, I want to hear you," you're giving her something rare: your attention, your patience, your presence. This line works for 3 major reasons. 1. It makes her feel safe. You're creating space for her to express herself without judgment. 2. It slows the whole interaction down. Slowness is intimacy. Speed is avoidance. 3. It shows your masculinity in a calm way. A man who listens is a man who doesn't fear emotions, his or hers. Women are biologically wired to feel connected through communication. When you listen with intention, you're touching her mind, not just her ears. And here's the secret. Say this line when she's excited, not sad, not dramatic, excited. You'll anchor positive emotions to your presence. She won't forget that. 6. I don't chase, I give space, and the right people stay. This line isn't said to impress her. It's said to reveal who you are. It shows a level of emotional discipline most men never reach. When you speak this line, you're telling her, you're not needy, you're not clingy, you're not desperate for approval, you're selective. And here's why this line is so irresistible. Women test men to see how they handle distance. If you fold, she loses respect. If you panic, she loses attraction. If you remain calm, she feels drawn closer. This line shows her exactly how you operate. And when a woman hears that you don't chase but you also don't punish, you simply allow the right people to stay, it makes her see you as emotionally mature, centered, grounded. A man who can walk away is a man a woman doesn't want to lose. Speak this line with calm honesty, not arrogance, not ego, just quiet self-respect. That's when it hits. 7. Careful. I'm not as easy as I look. This is where the flirty energy kicks back in. It's light, it's playful, but it carries an unmistakable masculine edge. Most men try to be easy, easy to impress, easy to influence, easy to win over. You're telling her the opposite. This line flips the dynamic by suggesting you're the challenge, you're the prize, you're the one she needs to step up for. Women love this because it creates tension, the good kind. When you say it with a smirk, she instantly wonders, why? What makes him difficult? What's behind this confidence? And that curiosity pulls her closer. This line also triggers something deeper. Women want men who have boundaries, men who have standards, men who don't bend for attention. This line says all of that, without saying it directly. Use it when she teases you, or when she flirts a bit too confidently, or when she's trying to test your reaction. It creates a fun push-pull dynamic she'll lean into. 8. Listen, you don't have to impress me. Just be real. This is the one men rarely say, but when they do, it hits a woman deeper than any compliment ever could. Because women spend so much time trying to be enough, pretty enough, interesting enough, perfect enough. When you say, you don't have to impress me, just be real, you're giving her a type of freedom she doesn't get often. This line makes you safe, but not soft, warm, but not weak, clear, but not cold. It signals maturity, the kind that comes from a man who knows himself so well that he doesn't need someone else to perform for him. You're showing her you're here to connect, not judge, not control, not chase perfection. This line melts defenses. It softens her tone. It brings out her real personality. Women open up around men who make them feel accepted, but not worshipped. You're not putting her on a pedestal. You're inviting her to be human. That's more attractive than anything else. These 8 phrases aren't tricks. They're signals. Signals of a man who knows who he is, what he wants, and what he refuses to be. A man who mixes confidence with calm, directness with softness, strength with emotional control. Use these lines naturally. Don't memorize them. Understand them. Because once you speak from a grounded place, no woman will resist the energy behind your words. If you found this helpful, buddy, hit subscribe, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one. It's already waiting for you.